So if you're seeing this, it might be because you're an executive interested in asking for a raise. If that's you, continue watching because I've got 5 tips I want to share with you on how to go about asking for a raise. By the way, my name is Jamie Turner. I do something called the Unspoken Rules of Leadership, which was a program where I go around the globe helping organizations get the most from their employees. So I know a lot about what bosses, your boss in particular, is looking for when they evaluate whether or not they should give you a raise. So I have 5 tips for you as you move forward on this. But first, a quick story that'll help you understand some of the key things that people are looking for. I have a friend named Stan out of Dallas who runs a company. He's done a great job for 40 years, doing a terrific job with it. True story about Stan. He had an employee walk in who was unhappy with the raise the employee got. Let's say the employee's name is Jimmy. It's not, but let's pretend for a second it was when this happened. Jimmy walks in, says, Stan, I'm not happy with the raise you gave me. It was 5%. I expected more. And Stan says, tell you what, Jimmy, what do you want? And Jimmy's kind of taken aback. He says, what do you mean? What do I want? He says, how much raise do you want? You tell me, I'll give you whatever you want. You tell me, if you want to double your salary, just let me know and I'll double it for you. But before you answer that question, I want you to understand something. Whatever I pay you better match what I think the value is that you bring to the company. And if it doesn't, then every time I walk by your office, I'm going to be thinking, I'm overpaying Jimmy. So tell me what you want. Jimmy sat there for a second and said, tell you what, Stan, you gave me 5%. I think that's what I'm going to stick with. And the point is that when you go in to ask for a raise, your boss is thinking a different set of things that maybe you are. And so you have to kind of understand what those things are as you move forward. So let's go with the 5 steps on how to go about asking for a raise. Step number 1, research competitive salaries. That's an important component. You can find that online. Anytime you look out there for that information, it'll be there. Step 2, collect data around your performance. Don't just walk in and say, hey, I think I deserve a raise. Walk in with data that supports that. How did you contribute to the bottom line? What are the metrics that you can use and the data that you can use to support your idea of getting a better raise? Step number 3, consider what's in it for your boss. Your boss is thinking about profitability, about growth, about the future. So think about that and come at it from their perspective. Step 4, make sure your timing is perfect. You don't want to walk in after a bad week, after a bad month, or even after a bad quarter. Make sure your timing matches with the company and its growth and things that are going on from that angle. And then step 5, I can't emphasize this enough, practice, 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 and then look them in the eye when you deliver your message. By doing so, you'll make sure that they know that you're confident in what you're bringing in. I have a bonus tip for you, and that is focus on the future, be optimistic, talk about the future and talk about the prospects for growth together. Don't focus on the past other than the data that you're bringing in to support your premise for a raise. I hope that's helpful to you. Again, my name is Jamie Turner. I'm a professor, I'm a speaker, and I'm a consultant, and I travel the globe helping organizations get the best from their companies and their employees. And I wanted to share that information with you. If you're thinking about going out and asking for a raise, if you like what you saw here today, give me a thumbs up and be sure to click here for another video that's been selected just for you.